How do you start a freelancing career in 2022? We've all been there, overthinking the worst possible thing. What if I start freelancing and nobody hires me? What if I couldn't find a job if I wanted to go back? How will I ever earn enough money to survive? Am I truly cut out for freelancing? No worries, I'll cover everything for you in today's video. What is freelancing? Freelancing is finding people that will pay for a skill and charging those people for that skill. It could be anything from copywriting to project management to even being a general purpose virtual assistant to coding work. There is no shortage of work that you can do as a freelancer. And actually starting as a freelancer is the quickest way to start a business because all you have to do is take the skills you already have and start charging for them. You don't have to put any money into software as a service development. You don't even really have to put any money into web development. You can build it for free or use a free trial on something like Squarespace. Very, very easy to get started on freelancing. You don't even really need a website. You can use something like PayPal to just accept payments without even needing a website and just sell on a free Gmail account. It's the easiest business to start because all you do is ask people if they want the skill, put a price on it, and close the deal. I started out freelancing before I did anything else. Freelancing was a business that I tried to start multiple times. Menu rewriting was my first dollar that I made, but after I moved to New York City, I also did freelancing. I quit that job that I was working at. I was doing cold calling at this startup in New York City for like 6 months. And I quit that and decided to go out on my own as a freelancer. So I was selling websites and I was selling marketing consulting, stuff like that, trying to use cold email and not really pulling ahead. I wasn't charging enough. You know, I was selling websites for like $1,000, $2,000. And when you're living in New York City, and your burn rate is $5,000 a month, you know, you're spending $5,000 a month, it's $1,000 just for rent. Food was super expensive, and I wanted to continue my hard partying lifestyle at the time, which was very expensive to go out to drinks and hang out with friends all the time. So charging $1,000 to $2,000 for a website just wasn't gonna cut it. So I ended up leaving New York City and getting a freelancing client down in Orlando. It was a marshmallow company called Wonder Made. They're still around. Great marshmallows. Highly recommend checking them out. But we were doing marshmallow samples in the mall. They were just opening a new mall kiosk, and I helped them with that. And I helped them basically map out the sales for the kiosk. And that was fun. That was freelancing. You know, that was freelance. What freelancing's all about. That's what freelancing. Why am I talking in such a high voice? That's what freelancing's all about. You do random tasks for people in exchange for money. So I struggled for a while. I ended up actually having to go back to a 9-to-5 where eventually I was able to build up the freelancing business by becoming director of marketing at the agency, then using those results to leverage them into more and more clients. And that put me on a straight shot towards the top that you guys have been watching if you've been watching for the last 10 years on this YouTube channel. Or even if you're just joining us, I went from there to where I am now, which is in Goa, India is where I am right this second. So let me tell you exactly how you can start your freelancing career step by step. But before we get into it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing down below and hitting that like button. Hitting that like button will help spread this video to more entrepreneurs just like you, and it's free to do. So just tap that. That's your payment. There's no course here. There's nothing to buy. Hit that like button and let's get to it. The first thing you want to do is list out the skills that you can do remotely. Building websites, sending cold emails to generate leads, app design, copywriting, graphic design. There's a ton of skills. And if you don't know what skills to pick, we can just ask my mentor. So let's go to google.com and give him an ask. This guy's always been here for me. Any questions I have, good old Google, the most patient mentor I've ever had in my life. What are the top freelancing skills? And now we got this article from WizCase, and here is a whole list of stuff you could pick. Blockchain, mobile app development, website design, data analysis, artificial intelligence. Wow, it's a menu of stuff you can do that's in demand. Congratulations. So you don't have to think outside the box. You don't have to come up with some kind of crazy offer. Just click on one of these or look at one of these and do them. The ones at the top probably pay more. You know, go for those, I guess. A mobile app development, website design, ethical hacking. I don't know how good of a hacker you are. I'm not that good of a hacker. But if you wanted to do ethical hacking, blockchain, any of that, it's a good place to start. So pick skills that you can do remotely. It's better if you have a case study or some kind of portfolio or something in one of these skills. That'll make the next step easier. Step 2 is choose the right niche. Now, we've all heard about niches and we think that we have to be like, dog groomers or something super niche down? Well, first things first, being in a niche as a service business provider will provide you with more money. X27, our agency, only does lead generation for agencies, and now we've branched out after years to start working with other B2B companies. But we made so much inside that niche. One niche is all you need. The other lead gen firm that I was a marketing officer for, that was at 1.3 million a month at its peak, we only did lead generation for Silicon Valley companies. So VC funded companies that would buy so many leads from us and people that wanted to be like them. So picking a niche doesn't mean you're committed forever, but it will increase your close rate and your revenue. Who would you rather buy from? Guy who knows JavaScript or blockchain developer with experience deploying smart contracts? Second one gets paid more, even though they both probably know JavaScript. So it's all about the framing more than it is about acquiring new skills. And it's important that you're hyper specific with this niche. This will help in a ton of ways so that you can really niche down your website and talk only to the exact people that will buy from you. Then, once you choose the niche, you pitch the niche. How to do that? Well, first you create a list of companies. The easiest way to do that is to use a lead database like LeadShark, where you can go in and just create a list by picking the industry, picking the job title, and going from there. If you didn't want to use LeadShark, you could do it manually on Google, although I highly recommend using a database. And in fact, we can give you 200 leads for only $9 if you sign up down below in the description, leadshark.com/YouTube. And from there, you have plenty of leads to reach out to. If you want to learn more about lead generation and be part of a community of awesome people and have me help you out on weekly calls, then join the private group at email10k.com. It also comes with full access to all of our courses on growing a business. To join that, go to email10k.com now. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to smash that like button to encourage this type of content on YouTube. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.